Good morning, guys. So I didn't uh I am still up. Actually, I didn't sleep tonight this morning. I yesterday I after my shower, I went to sleep. I like took a nap around 3 or something in the afternoon. And I was supposed to get back up and go get Panda Express or something for dinner, and I I need to go put these back and get the creamer. Okay. I forgot. Okay, so I get up, right, and it was around 6 something, and it was just dark, and I was like, "Oh my god, it's already like probably 2 a.m. in the morning or something." And it was only 6. And then I was like, "Oh, I can sleep a little longer." So then I slept till 7 or 8. And I was like, "Oh, I can sleep till longer." Panda closed at 10, but I still wanted to go to Traders or something too. Get something. I didn't go because I was like, well, tomorrow or today now is my eye appointment, which I think I'm going to cancel it because I don't know how they work, but the last place they after everything's done, they order the glasses and everything. They want you to put. They ask if you want to put a deposit down or whatever or something. I think they ask, but you have to or something. I forget. So I might cancel it and. Or my friend said you could just do the vision test and then go back. Because I kind of didn't want to get the frames from there. I want to get them online. Um, so I'm just thinking about it. I know the places kind of want you to get them there because and then also your insurance pays for it there, the frames and stuff. But I don't know. Like, I want to get them off online off these sites that I've looked at and everything. But anyway, so I didn't go anywhere. I just went back to sleep, and then by the time I got up, officially, it was like 9 or 10. So I was like, I don't know, and I don't feel any guilt about it either because on my days off I sleep. Like my dad was like talking mess about it, but it's like what, I don't see nothing wrong with it. I'm a homebody. I'm catching up on sleep because I'm not able to really sleep on the work days like the way that I should be sleeping. And that's partially my fault because I sometimes I go like places after work, and that like cuts into that time. But it's not really a big issue except on Saturdays because Saturdays, everything runs a little different. So I do have to take that into account at least, especially starting this Saturday. Because last time I just took Lyft all the way to work. Last Saturday, this past Saturday passed. Because of that, I was like, I can't get up. But I gave myself a little credit because I was sick, I was getting over it still. And then but I had already taken Lyft that day from work to like Laverne or something because I didn't want to wait. Like, because, like I said, on Saturday it runs longer. So I don't want to be doing that anymore. So I got to just really, like Saturday, I just got to come straight home. This Sunday, I can F around. But that's it. Every other day I can kind of F around, but on Saturday I can't. So I'm just making some coffee right now. I was going to make the caramel apple pie, but I didn't feel like that right now. I smelled it and I was like, I didn't get that. Ugh. And I'm doing that because everybody's making fun of me now, you guys, because I was saying how everyone knows okay, I like Diet Mountain Dew, right? So I was saying how one time I drank some, I was craving it all before a break. I was like, oh, I'm getting one. And so I go back, get one when we get to that break or lunch, or I forgot what time it was. And I literally opened it, I was like, and ever since they freaking Jazzy can't shut up about it, nobody else can shut up about it. And I'm like, you know what? I'm not addicted. I like it. What's the difference? People drink Diet Coke the same way. People drink coffee the same way. I'm getting it for the caffeine fix because Diet Mountain Dew has the same caffeine as the regular one, and it tastes identical to the regular one. I mostly drink Diet Mountain Dew, so I don't know how the real regular one tastes. It's probably too sweet, but like I'm saying, they're the same. Whereas, like for example, Diet Coke and Coke Zero, Diet Coke has more caffeine. Uh, I don't know about Mountain Dew Zero. But yeah, so ever since then, it's just this running joke now. And so she'll go and get ice or whatever in her bottle. and she'll bring me away. I'm like, oh my god, it's the little things, you know. Okay, yeah, that kind of thing. I like those little things. Like I said, my love language is words of affirmation, but little things like that do kind of get to me too. Like she's like, I got something, and I was like, and I was like, oh, you like that Mountain Dew now? Since when? Like, kind of half salty, like, where's mine? And everybody, like, anytime they're coming from the break room with drinks, I'm like, where's my Diet Mountain Dew? This and that. So I'll be hustling, y'all. I'll be hustling all week. Because they're not going to say no. It's only $1. Like, so, like, but I freaking had it with that girl, this past week. She was like, so I was drinking it because she had brought one. She brought it like 2 days. She did it because the break room we go to didn't have any in stock. And I always make sure the guy that stocks the sodas and food and everything, he knew me. The other little older guy, he knew me. He's like, I got your Diet Mountain Dew. Like, he knew. Because I would be like, I was sitting there after work, you know. So he know. And so now they're always stocked because other people obviously buy them. So we saw this guy buying one. I was like, because there was only like 3 left and I had to go get, like, you know, I was like, oh, the other 2 are mine. Like, I'm taking one home. Because this is a deal too. They're only $1 at work, right? Like, they're cheaper than like what 7-Eleven and Vons all them want. So excuse me, guys. Oh, you can see I'm sounding a little better. Even my cough, it's not like anymore. But I'm still taking those pills for a few more days. Side note. Anyway, so this fool goes, oh, so she brought it to me. I'm like, you know what? We were almost done, but we still had like maybe 2 or 3 hours. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna drink it right now. And then she's all, why haven't you drinking yet? Like, what are you doing? And I was like, so I went and I opened it. I was like, oh. And she's like, you know what? She's like, don't let those eyes roll in the back of your head right here on the floor. Because she's gonna imply that, you know, it's the same thing as, you know what? And I'm like, whatever. So I was telling like the live jar, I was like, oh my god, everyone thinks I'm like freaking addicted to like this soda at work. And then she's like, that sounds like it because just the way that you reacted. I was like, it's not, I don't know. Because you know what, you guys, it's not the soda. So it could be true. It's not the soda necessarily. And it's funny because I'm looking at a bottle right now of it. It's not the soda. It's because when they were out of it in the middle break room, like, I said, oh, just give me a Wakanda, I call it Wakanda, a Wakanda Sprite Zero. Because the Sprite Zero has Wakanda thing on it right now. Like, that's their ad campaign right now. And I drank some of that and it didn't hit the same. Even though I do like the lemon lime ones too, but you know, it wasn't the same thing. So I was like, yeah, it's not soda, it's not the carbonation, it's probably just the drink, you know? And so ever since then, I can't drink it in peace without jokes, laughing, this and that. So it was funny because like one time when my former BFF that worked there was there, he would like, he would buy me a Red Bull or whatever. And I was like, so one time I was getting the drinks, right? I was like, what drink do you want? And he was like, oh, anything. He's like, nothing diet, though. Like, like, what a salty hater. Oh my god, I miss him. But anyway, so like, I don't know. It's like, I think it's the experience now. Because I have a bunch here now this isn't the first time. When I first started working there, like, it was the same thing with the people I used to talk to then. Like, one of them, he was like this real, kind of like girly guy. He would like talk like, he was like, oh, he's like, what are you doing? And I was like, I had like 4 of them in my bag. I was like, I'll take you home. Because they're cheaper here. And at that time, but now it's just getting out of hand with the comments. I'm like, whatever. So yeah, so she just texted me a picture because she's doing overtime. Because she had texted me earlier saying you're doing overtime tonight. I was like, no. I don't F with overtime on Tuesday night because that's like my last night before the work week starts. And I hit her up the other day. I said, "Well, are you going to do the overtime on Monday night?" Which was the other day, so Halloween. I was close to doing it, you guys. The one that started at 1 a.m., I think, or 8. I didn't want to do. I could have done 8 to 1, but then I would have had to sit around until like 3 something to go get the train that goes to LA. So go back to LA. So I was like, I might do that one. Cause I didn't care. I wasn't doing nothing for Halloween anyway. So, but then there was another one. I was definitely not doing a 10-hour win. I was gonna do only like 1 to 5 hour wins. And then there was another one that was starting I think at 1 something to 6. And then they had a whole bunch in the day. And I was like, oh hell no, because I don't want doing the day ones if they start at a certain time. Because we were saying how we are gonna do the day one. The day ones one day. I was like, it has to start at a certain time. Like, I don't mind doing it, like I said, but it has to end earlier before, 7:30, because I got to get back, like, how I get back. I can't be, like, paying him all the way back here. And, like, so, we're going to do one in the daytime one day, but I was like, I don't know, because I don't know where they're going to put me, because, like, I don't care how this sounds, you guys, but I don't want to be doing, like, freaking Fluid, or, what's the other one? I don't care about MP as much, or robots. I don't know about Problem Solve, because they're like, but it's like they're saying inbound. I mean, this other Problem Solver guy, we were like, why are they giving us ads for that? Like, I ain't done that. But yeah, they probably just train us right there, but it's like, then I was like, yeah, I don't care if it's those either, but yeah, honestly, I want to do one where it's in the Fluid one, and like, I was asking this manager if they could see which ones, if they could take my thing off the thing for those, and like, I'm like, I don't even know how I sell permission for that, I don't even do that, and then he's all, they're trying to they can't like change them the back. I was like, whatever, I want to know what these overtime offers are before I show up. I don't. Because one time they effed around, they were like, oh, it was for that, and so I had to do that one. And I was like, really? So yeah, I'm making no effort to come out there on an extra night unless it's a job I want to do, So she was like, but she's only trained there, so she's only going to get the offer for that area, the area we work in together. So yeah, I get why she does, and she lives like right near there. So yeah, I was like, I don't know. It was funny because like I was like, yeah, I was only gonna do it last night, but I said maybe next week I'll do it. Cause I don't mind, like I need the extra money and everything. But yeah, I wasn't gonna definitely probably do it most likely this week because was still healing and everything with everything. So I just wasn't gonna go. I need to catch up on rest and everything because part of getting better is resting. Because your immune system just tired, is overworking, is trying to fight whatever it is, and so yeah, I was gonna definitely savor my off days, like in the best way possible, being sick. But yeah, so I was like, hell no, I ain't coming. And then like, so even though our favorite PA is there tonight, but I'm like, I'll see you tomorrow, but I ain't making no special trip. See you. I know, I'm like, I'm commuting out there. I ain't living like right near there, so it's different for me. I gotta really be having to go there, So anyway, you guys. But yeah, I'm about to make some dinner too, or I guess it's breakfast. I don't know. I have this. I have butter. I forgot to get that kind of butter that you put on the bread, that can spread on the bread. Even though I know I'm not talking about the vegetable spreads, I'm talking about the butter that is whipped up a little bit. But like Country Rock and them are okay, I guess. I mean, I remember when I was in the hospital, like they gave me some like diet meal and like it had smart balance kind. And so yeah, I was like, I was like, yeah, I've had those too. Those work for grilled cheese and stuff too. But I don't know why I started getting the sticks again. I was getting the little tubs and stuff. But I gotta use this as a fork. Oh wait, I have a fork in the sink. So yeah, you got about to make grilled coffee, and I'm gonna make grilled cheese. And Beatrice was making fun of my coffee maker. No, girl, Mr. Coffee 5-cup is a high quality machine. Okay, girl, I don't get no Keurig. I ain't getting none of those things. You know what? I was gonna get a Keurig years ago, the little one for one person, but when I factored in, well, at the time I was like, I don't want to have it because I would have to have it out here, and it didn't matter if I had it out here, but it's just, I don't know. And I wasn't as much of a coffee drinker at the time, you know. I just wanted to get one because I liked how they looked and all that. But they had one for like 1 cup, and I don't know. I'm not gonna get one, but you know, they are kind of cute, the little 1 cup ones. But nah, you know, you guys better leave my little coffee maker alone. Mr. Coffee has been around for Alexa. How long has Mr. Coffee been around? They better not.
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, coffee have been around for over 5 centuries.
Coffee. Alexa, when did Mr. Coffee come out?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, the earliest evidence of coffee drinking comes from Yemen in the early 15th century.
What is it called? Oh, Alexa, how long has Mr. Coffee maker been around?
Samuel Glazer created Mr. Coffee. Vincent Marotta created Mr. Coffee.
When?
He is 99 years old. Vincent Marotta is 98 years old.
So it probably came out in the 70s or something, or 60s. But, and then they have a tea one. But the tea one, I mean, come on, just make tea, you know. But, yeah, so, you guys, it's raining here in Monrovia. I don't know if it still is, but it was, and then it was cold in my room, too. That's why I'm making some coffee. I'm going to have some Dunkin' Original. Alexa, is it raining?
It might rain today. There's a 51% chance at 8 a.m.
I don't want to deal with rain going to work tonight. Ugh. But yeah, so I'm having some coffee, having some breakfast, and then rest a little more, and then I don't know yet if I'm gonna keep that appointment, just because, but I like their website. Like, you can see how the glasses look on you and stuff, and you can see the prices and everything. And I haven't entered my like insurance information yet, so I don't. It's probably because you know how the frames it pays for so much of the frames, and then it pays for the test and all that. And I forget what else. I don't know, but I was testing some frames out, and I was like, because yeah, this eye always gets a prescription no matter what. And I just want to see what it is now, because it's been like, it's been really weird. And like, as far as focusing, like this one, like if I'm just looking at the lens right here, it seems like this one kind of goes in a little. I mean, it's probably not a big issue, but it's just, you know, I hope they don't give me a patch and say you have a lazy eye. So we're gonna try to strengthen it again. Oh, and I left the trash can out. And it's raining. Wait, Alexa, is it raining? Alexa, is it raining?
Rain is expected in about 20 minutes. It should last about half an hour.
But you can't trust these things because one time it was freaking pouring, and it was a little crazy rainstorm real quick. I was like, is it raining? And it was like, it's not raining right now in Monrovia. And I was like, what? I asked it like 15 times. And I asked like Google too. Alexa, is it raining in Bloomington, California?
In Bloomington, California, it's raining right now.
God. If it rains, then my power might go out. I'm just kidding. God. All right, you guys. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good Wednesday. Hump day. Bye.